Welcome to this video about top 20 highest paying career jobs and occupations in the world via Afrokonnect. First of all, a job is a task which a person engages in and is paid for it. It can also be a full or part-time position of paid employment, and it is also a duty or responsibility of a person. We have different types of jobs, but there are three main types of jobs, namely 1. Trade. These are manual jobs, and people who engage in this type of jobs must have done a course and completed a period of practical work. Examples of such jobs include electrician, carpenter, butcher, plumber, locksmith, baker, bricklayer, blacksmith, roofer, mechanic, draftsperson, tree surgeon, etc. 2. Profession. This type of job requires a person to possess a university degree before she is qualified to engage in it. Examples of such jobs are doctor, lawyer, scientist, dentist, geologist, architect, accountant, actuary, pilot, sea captain, cosmologist, etc. 3. Unskilled. This can be done by anyone as you don't need any formal qualifications for them. Examples of such jobs are fruit picker, farm laborer, assembly line worker, grocery clerk, cleaner, custodial worker, painter, maid, guard, etc. Now that we have seen the different types of jobs we have, let's look at the highest paying career jobs in the world and their average salary. 20. Lawyer. Arguably one of the most popular career jobs in the world because virtually everyone knows who a lawyer is. Lawyers are professionals who defend their clients in the court of law by convincing the judge that their client is right. They spend years in the university studying and taking exams before they get called to bar. Sometimes, lawyers also provide legal advice and draw up legal documents for their clients. As a lawyer, you can work in the private sector or get hired in the public sector. Even though lawyers in the private sector tend to get higher remuneration and compensation. Average salary, $141,890. 19. Marketing manager. An ideal marketing manager should have the ability to initiate ideas and think on the go. They are professionals who are responsible for the planning, executing and delivering of companies' marketing plans and policies. Marketing managers mostly focus more on strategy side of things than implementation, which is why they need to have ideas and wide knowledge. Average salary, $145,620. 18. Podiatrist. Sometimes we consume a lot of things that are harmful to us without us even knowing, and that is where a podiatrist comes into play. Podiatrists are people who specializes in diagnosing and treating foot-related issues. As a podiatrist, you can work in a food processing company or with a government food regulatory organization. You can work in a lot places actually, that is after spending over 8 years studying before you become certified. Average salary, $148,470. 17. Petroleum engineer. In an oil-producing country like Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Algeria, Nigeria and Qatar, this is a very lucrative career path. Similarly, it is also a high-paying career job in non-oil producing country because this generation can't survive without petrol and gas. Petroleum engineers specialize in the process of enhancing oil and gas extraction from the ground and production alike. However, their job has been made easier due to the invention of latest technologies which extract oil in a safe and environment-friendly way. Average salary, $154,780. 16. IT manager. The world has become a global village, and even the biggest and most valuable companies in the world are looking for IT professional. It's hard for a 21st century company to survive without an IT manager. They are the ones that protects and secures a company IT infrastructure and networks from malware and hackers. Most time IT managers aid in any software and hardware upgrade of computers. They also help in fixing any technical issues any IT company may encounter. Average salary, $142,530. 15. Airline pilot and co-pilot. Before you become a pilot or a co-pilot, you must first of all get the necessary certification and go through series of training. Because flying is a crucial career job that involves the lives of people just like a medical personnel. You can consider any of the best aviation schools in Ghana or even decide to opt in for any of the aviation schools in South Africa. Basically, pilots fly planes in the sky for commercial or private services. To become a certified commercial or private licensed pilot, you will need to sit for various exams and go through a lot of training as stated before. Average salary, $161,280. 14. Nurse anesthesiologist. These are professionals who administer anesthesia, ensure patients' recovery and monitor patients' vitals. To be an anesthesiologist, you must be a certified nurse and then obtain a master's degree from an accredited nurse anesthesia program. Average salary, $169,450. 13. Dentist. Oral care is one aspect of life that cannot be overlooked because it is very important to yourself and people around you. Dentists are professionals who handle any tooth-related issues. We have doctors that specialize in that alone. To become certified, you must undertake a lot of exams as well as studying for several years. After studying and graduating with the required grade, this is one of the highest paying career opportunities in the world. Average salary, $174,110. 12. Pediatrician. Their main responsibilities are to diagnose, prevent and treat diseases and injuries in children. You must have a keen interest in children and must view yourself taking care of them on the daily basis. Interest in children is an added advantage because it helps you relate with kids and understand them better. Average salary, $183,240. 11. Prosthodontist. Prosthodontists are slightly different from dentists because they specialize in replacing missing tooth. They are commonly referred to as dental plastic surgeons, as they do a lot of cosmetic work on the tooth. Some of them rack most of their money by customizing teeth for celebrities and people that want to customize their teeth for fashion. Average salary, $196,960. 10. Internist. Since it is very difficult to determine what causes pain in our body because it is internal, internists provide us answers to those questions. Basically, they specialize in providing treatment plans for internal injuries or diseases. Their services usually comes in handy when there is an accident and parties involved have no external injuries. An internist will run a test for injuries that the physical eyes might not necessarily see. Average salary, $198,370. 9. Chief Operating Officer, CEO. These people are responsible for directing a company to its set goals and targets. They report to a board of directors. Sometimes they own their company, while in some cases they are employed to work for an already established country. To be a CEO, you need to have a lot of experience in the managerial side of running a business. Having a degree in public administration, business management and any related field is an added advantage. Average salary, $200,140. 8. General practitioner. These is the first call for people who are ill, as they will advise, diagnose and treat health-related issues. They also recommend people to specialist for you to see depending on your symptoms. It is one of the highest paying career job in the world. Average salary, $208,560. 7. Psychiatrist. A psychiatrist is a physician that specializes in diagnosing and treating of disorders of the mind. To be certified, you will need to complete your medical training before obtaining a master's in psychiatry. Average salary, $216,090. 6. Orthodontist. Orthodontists are responsible for examining, diagnosing, and fixing any dental abnormalities of the jaw and teeth. This is the third profession in the dental field which falls on our list, and this indicates that the dental field is a very lucrative one. To be an orthodontist, you must first complete your dental degree and then complete a postgraduate orthodontist program. Average salary, $228,500. 5. Gynecologist. A gynecologist specializes in diagnosing, treating, and preventing diseases of women. They also aid in maintaining the woman's reproductive system. It is also one of the top 5 highest-paying career opportunity on this list. Average salary, $235,240. 4. Oral and maxillofacial surgeon. Oral and maxillofacial is one of the highest-paying career in the world at the moment. They are peculiar from normal dentists as they focus on surgeries on hard and soft tissues of the teeth. To be a professional in this field, you will need to study for an additional 4 years after completing a dentistry degree. Average salary, $243,500. 3. Surgeon. This profession is one of the most important we have in the world as of today, and it justifies their average annual salary. You will need to pick an area of interest and study further to become a surgeon. Average salary, $251,000. 2. Anesthesiologist. To become an anesthesiologist, you will first need to be a doctor, complete a further 4-year anesthesiology residency program, and sit for an exam from the American Board of Anesthesiology, ABA. They are physicians that administer anesthetics before, during, and after a surgery. Average salary, $265,000. 1. Neurosurgeon. These are professionals who are highly trained in treating disorders of the central and peripheral nervous system. It is the most demanding medical professions and requires a lot of training before you can become one. To earn high, you will need at least 5 to 7 years in a neurosurgery program. Average salary, $381,500. In conclusion, please kindly note that the figures in this publication are not necessarily constant, as it can be higher or less depending on factors like organization, location, and entry level. More so, the list is to give you an idea of how much these professionals earn in their various jobs and specialization. This brings us to the end of this video about top 20 highest paying career jobs and occupations in the world, as well as most in-demand jobs via Afrokonnect. Let us know what you think via the comments section below. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel for more contents like this before you leave.